Well, hello and welcome to, guess what? It's Friday night update. Hello, Michael. We saw you jumping in there nice and early. Yes, hope you had a good dance. Um, I'm here with Gow. How are you doing, bud?
I'm doing fine, thank you. And hi, Michael.
Alrighty. So we are already, I can't believe it, we're already on week 58. And this week, we're going to get a new mission. So guess what we're going to be doing afterwards?
Oh
And the new
yeah.
mission is called Remnant Extraction. So let's get this started. Icarus Week 58 update, new mission, Remnant Extraction. Remnant Extraction tasks you to hunt across Styx for rich exotic deposits with the guiding support of the UDA and Sol. That's a first.
Another exotics mission. Yes.
Yeah,
They did make some changes around the exotics, but it'll be explained in the patch notes what they changed.
alrighty. Oh, I remember that picture. Do you remember
Oh
when
yeah.
we first saw that and we're like, oh, he is so dead?
Yeah, I remember you didn't even notice the polar bear at first.
Yeah, I didn't. Not at first, anyway. All
It's
right.
only after I pointed this out to you, like, oh, this guy is in for a rude awakening, that you were like, oh yeah, shite.
Yeah, that's a polar bear behind him,
Uh huh.
and he's got his back turned. Oopsie.
Ah well.
Alrighty. Well, Michael says, greetings all. Glad everyone is home safe. Yeah, me too. And fed. Well, I'm not quite fed. I'm in the process. So
In the
if you
process of
wouldn't,
being fed.
yes, if you wouldn't mind, Carne, could you take us through the first
Sure.
section, please?
So this week we are introducing a new mission to Styx, similar to the Deep Vein and the Payday missions in Olympus, which guides players to explore the many exotic deposits across the map. Remnant will provide multiple outcomes in a dynamic environment, perfect for new players or exotic farmers. We are also making a change to exotic extraction, providing a more balanced extraction experience across our three biomes, as requested by our community in future upvote. Enjoy! Oh, we
Okie
will.
dokie.
Don't you worry about that.
Alrighty.
Let's see. Quickly gonna check the new mission.
Yeah. Do you want to?
Uh,
Would you
okay.
mind awfully taking us through that as well,
Sure.
please?
So this week we are bringing you a new mission, Remnant Extraction. It's similar to the introductory missions Deep Vein and Payday. Remnant guides players to place a number of raiders in various locations to find, extract, and launch exotics into orbit. Place a number of raiders, or place a raider, do a scan, pick it up, place it somewhere else, do a scan and pick it up. Yeah. In contrast with the Deep Vein and the Payday, Remnant takes place on Styx, which has a much higher saturation of exotic deposits on the map. So the mission has a wide variety of outcomes. Lines from the raiders will point players to different exotic deposits with varying distances and allow them to learn the mechanics in a more dynamic environment with more paths to choose from. Yes, it's like Styx map has 69, nice number, possible deposit locations. And for this mission, we have to mine. Well, I have to mine two. There are two here out of 69 possible locations. So yeah, we're gonna have to do quite a few scans to find the proper locations.
Okay, okay.
So the mission briefing. The operator is UDA, and the biome where this takes place is the Great River. UDA advises additional prospector training with advanced scanning techniques, after clearing the area of easily found exotic deposits. The mission is to follow the UDA radar procedure, locate and extract exotics and deliver them to the orbit. All extraction equipment and materials are to be provided by the contractor. So you have to provide your own radar, extractor, the whole shebang.
Oh, great. Okay.
So I'd say space stuff.
Oh, for sure.
It's gonna. Well, nah. So if we both take an extractor, we also need a radar. That's gonna be an issue. Maybe tame a MOA, tame a couple of MOAs, and check the radar in the MOA inventory. I don't know. We'll have to have a look.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Well, that
yeah.
image is from the mission where you have to defrost the mammoth with lots and lots of fireplaces.
Yeah. And hey, Froggy, it's Friday the 13th indeed. Luckily, I'm not suspicious, not superstitious. Otherwise, it would it would bring bad luck, you know. So
Well,
yeah.
actually, I've said quite a number of times that before now, but 13 is actually my lucky number, so
Okay,
having a great day.
maybe a little offset my bad luck. We'll see.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Right. Exotic extraction balance. We are making a requested change to the exotic extract, unifying the drill slot count across biomes and increasing relative mining speed to provide a balance. All three the biomes, forest, arctic and the desert, will now have 2 extractors, reducing the forest from 3 to 2. However, to balance out this reduction, each extractor will extract exotics 50% faster, which provides a better situation for single player session where players may not want to have to craft multiple extractors. Effectively, this just reduces the forest biome to only having 2 extractors to be in line with the Arctic and desert biomes. But these 2 extractors will be as effective as the previous 3 allowed in the forest biome. Now I wonder, right? This 50% faster exotic extraction, will this also be for the ones in desert and Arctic? If so, it will speed up exotics mining quite a bit.
Yeah. Sounds
Hey,
like it.
Foggy has good news. Her sister is finally back home after a week in hospital. Still weak, but home.
Friday! Woo!
I'm glad to hear that, Froggy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good news indeed. So Friday 13th will be her lucky day too, huh? Oh, awesome. Excellent. Good to hear. Alrighty.
So,
Bug
ooh,
fixes.
salmonella had attacked her kidneys. Oops. Cook the chicken better. Yeah.
Alrighty. Right. Bug fixes. We are addressing a range of bugs to kick off 2023. While you'll find others in our detailed changelog, we wanted to address these three in particular. Fix a bug where if a client holds a shield and a one-handed weapon, the UI doesn't show the shield highlighted. Okay.
Yeah, so if you had shield and knife equipped, for example, it only highlighted the knife on the hotbar. This should now have been fixed.
Yeah. I
What has
wonder
not
whether
been
or not
fixed by, though, is the issue where it's kept the shield
when
on
you
your
pick the
arm
yeah, when you're
visible, but
using a bow or something.
yeah, that has not been fixed. I still saw people complain about this in Discord.
Okay. They fixed an issue where dropships and dynamic missions can trigger outside of the playable area by implementing a new bounds mask.
Yeah, so after the change where we went from fixed drop locations to dynamic drop locations in order to accommodate for more than 8 players in a prospect, missions with a limited map access, where the drop zones were near the edge of the accessible part of the map, players could actually land out of bounds.
Ah,
And then you didn't have the time to grab your stuff and run to the inbounds area. So you died. They couldn't revive you because out of bounds and stuff. This should now have been fixed.
good, good. Oh, it sucks if you're out of bounds. If you,
Yeah,
I mean, that's a bit of a nasty one, isn't it?
yeah. So
Yeah.
Forgy, what's this with the drills for the geysers? Now this is actually for exotics. This change. Forest veins only have two spots remaining for the drills. They had three. It's now two. The same as the desert and Arctic ones. However, the mining speed has been increased by 50%. So it's for the exotic veins, not for the geysers.
Right. Okay. Okay. And finally, before writing to character profile prospect, I'll try that again.
Later.
Thank you. Temporary backups of original files are created as safeguards in case of an unexpected shutdown or game crash during the saving process. Save file restore occurs on the initial application load.
Yeah, I believe we talked about this yesterday as well. Upon game exiting, Steam is trying to do the cloud save,
Yeah.
synchronized to Steam Cloud. However, if the game is still writing the files, then and Steam is accessing them to upload to Steam, files could get corrupted, causing you to lose your characters and stuff. So what they've done to prevent this, the game upon exiting creates a temporary backup of the files, changes the original files. So if you start your game again and your characters are gone, you should still have these temporary backups.
Yeah.
Uh, I've actually never had this issue myself. Also, I don't know exactly how and where these backup files are created or how long they're stored and when they're being removed. So they have implemented a solution, but I'm not exactly sure how, nor do I know, like if something does go wrong, how to access those temporary backups.
Yeah. Well, I would have assumed that if they're temporary backups, then they would have been stored in the temporary file.
I don't know.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
I don't know. Or is it creating backup of the files and changing the backups, and upon application start, so upon starting Icarus, is it then copying these temporary files towards like restore them to the original location, so to say, overwriting the between quotes original files with the newest data? I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
And since I don't know this, I also, like I said, I also don't know if something does go wrong, how and where to fix this. But I'm sure people will complain about this in Discord, and then there is a situation where this has occurred, in which we then can try and figure out, okay, where are those backup files stored, and how can we restore them proper, stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Still, I am keeping to my habit of regularly, as in about daily, creating a copy of the player data folder. It's just a couple of megs anyway.
Okay, well, I'm not doing that obviously because I don't know where they are, don't know how to do it, and I'm working all day. So,
Yeah, basically what I do is after I'm done. Hold on, sorry. After I'm done playing, exit the game, wait a bit, and then I'm basically I'm going to this directory, and then I make a copy of the player data folder.
right, okay, fair enough.
So this local app data folder, it is a hidden system folder. However, if you go to start run and you paste this folder location, inclusive the percent marks, pointing towards a system variable. So if you copy this, you paste this in the start run, in the run window, it
Hmm.
will open up the folder in the Explorer. This folder has quite a few subfolders. The important one is the player data folder.
Yeah, are you answering Michael's question there?
Also towards you, because you said I don't know how.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
Alrighty. And it looks like once again we have a really short weekly
Yeah.
update. I can't say I
So
blame them. They're probably just recovering from 2 weeks
well,
holiday.
actually, it does state here, while you'll find others in our detailed change log. So I asked around a bit, like, hey, folks, where can we find this? And then, yeah, it was supposed to be in here, but looks like they kind of forgot.
Uh,
Uh,
that's all right.
Rocketworks has been pinged about this already. I was kind of hoping we would get the full detailed change log before starting the stream. Unfortunately, no, we have not.
Yeah. Well, I will have. I'm pretty sure that my computer will have downloaded the update whilst I was at work, but I can't guarantee that it's actually installed it because last week it downloaded it but didn't actually patch it. So
Well, it's very easy to check. If you go into Steam, you go to the properties of Icarus,
yeah, that's what I'm doing
and then
right
you
now.
go to the updates tab. At the bottom, it should go installed content update, and then the last time it's
Yeah,
actually installed.
it's completed. It's completed. I'm all good. It's all good.
Good.
Alrighty. And that, my friends, I believe, takes us to the end of week 58 update. Would that be right enough, Connie?
Yeah, like I said, since we don't have the detailed change log yet, yeah, there's not really anything more we can say about this.
That's true. So, given that that's where we are, we will be. What time is it now? It is. Bleh,
3 past hour.
yeah, 5 past already. So we will come back at 20 past the hour, and we will be with our level 50 characters. We will be playing this new mission so
Yep,
that we can suffer for the peeps' benefit.
exactly. We suffer so you don't have to.
Well, you might suffer anyway, but we suffer so that you can suffer less. Well, at least we try to. So, I'd like to say thanks very much to Froggy and Michael and Cornet for joining in the chat.
You're welcome.
And we will see you in 15 minutes for the subsequent gameplay. Until then, it's good night from me,
And good night from her.
and we will see you in about 15 minutes. And remember, peeps, It's a dangerous world out there. Take care of yourselves and each other. Good night.